play the cowbell. Baja volumen. Put the TV down.
This is incredible, bro. This is incredible.
Welcome to our latest episode. I'm going to leave it there. Yeah. I'm going to leave it there. Welcome to our latest episode of Soccer is Futbol. I am your host, Seba, and to my left, your right, as usual, we got...
I'm the other host.
You're the other host, Eric Bernhardt. The champion.
Gracias.
We hope you guys have had a wonderful week and weekend.
Hold on. Did you say the champion?
The champion, yeah.
Oh.
We'll talk about it later. Don't worry about it. I'm being nice.
Okay.
I'm being respectful.
I'll take it.
Hay que saber perder. En fin. So welcome to our new episode of Soccer is Futbol. As you can tell, I'm not talking about what number episode it is because something happened.
What happened?
We'll cover that in a few minutes, or should I cover it now?
I don't know.
Cover it now?
Yeah. I mean, we should probably start by saying why this is the number it is.
First of all, what number is it? Okay, so what happened is last week, and let me tell you something before I say this. Nobody caught this. Nobody on social media, not even us. Our wives didn't catch it.
Yeah, that's how much.
Emma didn't catch it. Your daughter, who loves all the episodes.
I know.
Nobody that follows us on social media caught it. I was sitting in bed a couple nights last week with my iPad looking over our content, making sure our content is kosher and everything. And I looked at the episode listing and it showed 1 through 10, but when it got to the 8 section, it said 8 and then it skipped 9.
So it was like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
So immediately, I forgot the text message.
You freaked out.
I'm gonna put them. We're actually gonna put that text message
right there.
We're gonna put it there right now. I'm gonna blur out the question.
So you texted
part
me.
of the question. I texted you where the is episode 9.
Yeah.
We were so excited about episode 10. we skipped episode 9 like losers, bro.
This is the episode that never happened.
Oh, God.
It's the long lost episode 9.
We skipped episode 9 recording and went straight to 10. We're like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, high five, como unos idiota. And we forgot about episode 9. So today's episode is called the Nueve.
The Nueve, which is the 9.
The 9.
So to our defense,
There's no defense. Go ahead. What's your defense?
No, to the defense, we were so caught up on that 9 month anniversary.
I think the 9 month is
and
what
we were
ruined
all
it.
about the 9, so that we thought that was episode 9, but it wasn't.
I feel so embarrassed. I feel so embarrassed.
So sorry, you guys. I know it's such a big deal. No.
I know it's a huge deal.
It is.
I know it's an embarrassment, and I know that we as a professional organization
do not condone
the
this skipping. We are inclusive of every number.
Every number counts.
Yes.
Hey, every number counts.
There you go.
No?
Mm-hmm.
Tu número cuenta.
Because you're counting. Yeah.
No?
¿Te lo contaste? You counted?
Esa.
There you go.
This is episode 9, el nueve, the 9, the nueve.
Which is really episode 10.
Which is essentially episode 10.
But is the 9.
Episode 10 from last week is episode 9.
Yes.
But it's okay. We're going to keep it like this.
Doesn't matter.
It's going to go in there in the list of episodes and we'll be caught up.
Yes, exactly. Then we can officially say we've passed we've done the 10. So we also said that at 10 episodes, we're going to start uploading these into the just audio.
So now we should
platforms.
actually do that.
So now we're going to upload some of these. So if you're listening,
we get that on Spotify?
Yeah, we're going to do Spotify, Apple, Apple Podcasts. We're going to do iTunes. So if you're listening to this on audio, welcome. This is now in episode 10 is the first time we're going just audio, but really if you want to look at us, you should really go to YouTube.
I think you'd enjoy it more on YouTube because
see the visuals.
And you can see my cleanly shaved face.
Yeah. What is up with that, dude? You scared me when I saw you.
Do me a favor, Andres, put the camera on me for a second because I want to talk about this for a second.
You look like a baby.
Something happened yesterday that really depressed me.
You look like a malnourished baby.
Something I do. Something happened yesterday involving Boca Juniors, and I drink these in honor of Marvin. Bien amargo, super bitter.
Mm-hmm.
Boca River yesterday. River won, and I wanted to eliminate all the negativity from my life. So I shaved yesterday, and it was rainy and ugly, and you made fun of me for hours and kept texting me and calling me. You called me last night, and we're like, who won today? And I was like, River. Okay, bye. You hung up.
You know,
messed up.
I'm just gonna let
you. So I shaved because I wanted to eliminate the past. Fuera pasado. Fuera.
Well, I'm glad you're doing all that because we are still going to talk about this a little bit later.
We will talk about it.
So I'm glad we took so much time because we will continue to talk about
our weekend.
Incredible victory of Los Millonarios en casa.
Whatever.
Ajena.
Casa ajena. We had a great weekend. Hope you guys had a great. How was your weekend?
It was great. I felt great. I mean, the rain didn't bother me. It was great.
The rain was it was the final touch, the final murderous touch for me.
Well,
being depressed that your team lost in your own stadium and then the rain nonstop. Yeah. I didn't get a bike ride in the morning outside. I literally was staring into the out the window like this.
Were you like reconsidering your whole life?
My entire life. That's when I shaved.
So I was afraid of the rain was going to mess up our plans with the family over the weekend, but they didn't because we've made plans with the whole family to go to the Orlando game. And it's the first time we go with the family. Usually it's just me and you.
Yeah.
But this time we decided to drag our wives along.
Oh my gosh.
Which they're not. Full disclosure, both our wives couldn't care less.
They support us.
They support us,
but they're not huge soccer fans.
And I got to give it to my wife because she sometimes she sends me articles and she sends me stuff and so thank you, baby, for doing all that. I know you're trying.
Yeah, I think they're trying. Andrea does too. She goes, nice episode. I think you could have done this or whatever. That's fine. But when it comes to, you want to go watch a game together? She's like,
sure.
I'll call you.
But my two kids, they do love it. My son,
Emma was in love with it.
1 year, 2 months, and he goes, he knows how to say that. So
he was going like this yesterday, or Saturday night.
So we went there. Do we have
before we do that? So we got Andres to print these limited edition.
Oh, we got Orlando City colors,
which not to mention the fact that we're gonna be. I think one of the plans is with our merch that we're going to be offering is providing these shirts in the color of your team.
Yes.
And a black or blue base color with the team color.
We're going to customize the whole experience. You can do the logo with the OG logo with the colors of your team, or we can put your flag, like ours is Argentina, US, but you can put any other country and then US.
And then you can also do like a number in the back.
And then we're going to do a number and
with a name.
So the website's going to have a couple of...
We're going in.
Yeah. It's the one thing... Yeah. So if you'd like to support our project... once the people settle down here... Okay, thank you. If you want to support our project right now, we really appreciate a share, a like, a comment, and all of that. And in the near future, if you want to keep supporting
we just need
us, exposure. Yeah, we're gonna be having that merch store with 100% of the proceeds going to us.
I mean, this is not free.
It's not free.
This is work, a lot of work.
So, anyway,
we had a great weekend.
We did.
And do we have some pictures of the event of the weekend?
We'll show some stuff. Look at all the family there.
Hey,
we did shirts for the whole fam.
The whole family has shirts.
Even the little one had one, which, by the way, I messed up because I couldn't find a shirt, so we bought him a long sleeve, and he was sweating.
Look at his cheeks. It's so cute. I will say, we're a little disappointed that we didn't get recognized like last time.
Yeah. So what's up? What's going on, man?
I told Andrea, I was like, honey, watch this. We're going to get recognized immediately. And nobody cared.
Nobody cared.
There. Not even Orlando Ruckus have finally responded to us.
Ooh, they did.
They did.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hopefully we're going to do some
great
stuff.
Things are coming, you guys.
What else? What else do we got there? We have special Hispanic Heritage Week.
It was so good.
A month. And we had some
I hope you guys can hear this.
Look at this. We got some.
This was wonderful.
Really good mariachis.
Amazing.
They're from Disney.
They're from Disney?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
They're from Disney mariachis.
Talent. There's not one drunk in there. Usually the mariachi bass player is drunk, just gone.
Yeah.
Usually they get hammered in the afternoon. The mariachi bass player, they get hammered in the afternoon and they come in like...
Mexicans can hold their alcohol, bro.
They sure can, bro.
Yep. Now, one that looked like was hammered was my little one. Like, check this picture out. So, at one point of the game, I'd say, and he looked like that's either the face you make when you're beating your other team 3-0, which, by the way, congratulations, Orlando.
Congratulations, Orlando. You
Great
guys.
victory.
I pressed the wrong button here.
There you go.
Orlando, you guys did great. Orlando City.
Good job. But then
you guys are second in the table, and you're pushing on. And let me tell you, can I just correct some people that some people are under the impression that just because we like Leo Messi, that we've given up on Orlando. We're fans of whatever. We're
biased on biased.
We're biased on biased. We love Orlando as well. We think Orlando is a great team. We live here. We're wearing Orlando. We both have Orlando jerseys.
That's our home team.
Season pass holders. Come on, it's okay. We can support Leo Messi and still follow Orlando.
Plus, whenever
Orlando. Vamos Orlando.
Okay. But what we've decided that, and we talked about this, that whenever two teams play, at least for me, I cannot go either. I gotta pick one. So we're always gonna pick a side, and we have our other teams that we follow. I mean, I love Real Salt Lake. You love the Sounders.
Yeah,
and so on and so forth.
It's okay.
Yeah, but
we are biased. No, we're biased, unbiased.
Biased, unbiased. There's gonna be a shirt in the merch store.
Biased, unbiased. I love it.
It's gonna be north, east, south, east.
No, it's north. Get it right. It's north, east, south. No, north, south, east, south.
Yeah. So there's gonna be a shirt of that, and the other biased, unbiased shirt.
That was a great episode. Great first episode. Okay, so that was Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day,
and then it was the game.
The next day, okay. So before we put the picture up, the next day I was at home on the bike. I was doing a little treadmill. Like I have a little roller situation at home. And I was riding and I was watching La Previa, which is La Previa. If you follow soccer in Spanish, La Previa is it's like the preview show for the game, and it's like hours and hours of coverage, people walking in the stadium.
This game is such a big deal in Argentina that they're covering the whole thing, even from the players getting in the bus,
everything
in their own stadium.
Yeah.
And then
driving over.
It's because both teams are from the same city.
Claro.
That's important to know.
Yeah.
And a lot of accidents have happened on that, and that games have been suspended because some team can't handle the pressure, and then they'll throw stuff at the other teams. So it's a big deal.
Let's ease up on that. Please give me a sec. Give me a break. You already destroyed me yesterday. So before that, I was on the bike at home, and I was like, how can this be that we're podcast hosts and we're not watching this game together? Which was a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Because had I known what I know now, I would have probably stayed home. So super depressing, dude. Oh my god!
So Seba came home and we watched the game. And
before we did, what happened?
No, well, so let's put some pictures. We took the picture there with the mates.
Unos mate increíble.
Yeah, we got some custom mates made with the Soccer's Futbol,
which will also be available in the merch store.
Yeah, I don't know if those ones.
Not those. Those are
like very
those
special.
Are special edition.
There's a 101. We'll always say about 101. And then to give you context, yeah, there you go. That was the first goal. Give you context, the game was played in Boca Juniors Stadium.
Bombonera.
And
I was fighting with all my heart to not curse.
Actually, was that the second goal? I think that was the second goal.
That was the second goal. It's okay.
That's okay. But here you can see
Qué lindo día para ser de River, ¿no? Qué lindo. Toda la gente de River está contenta.
Of the destruction.
Qué hermoso. Mirá.
It wasn't destruction.
I mean, 2-0 at home.
I wanted to stop doing the podcast.
Permiso, queremos entrevistar
asking questions.
I'm just enjoying this.
No, I know you are. You gotta know. I know.
Look at them leaving. Bye.
Chao, Boca, chao, Boca, chao, Boca, chao, chao, chao.
Este partido no importa, lo que importa es la Libertadores.
Sí, la Libertadores es re importante.
And then he sent me that picture.
This is freaky. La que deja la vida por los colores. Bueno.
I mean, I will say this. I congratulate your team. You guys did amazing. Bueno para River. All the people we have, the good thing about our following on social media is that we have a nice 50%
on Boca River.
Boca River.
Yeah.
So I did get some support from some people.
Oh, that's good.
Good.
Yeah.
Marvin keeps sending stuff over. He keeps sending memes over.
Well, the one thing that
no fácil, loco.
The one thing. Tell me what you you were telling me earlier, because the game, man, this game was rough. Like,
it was rough.
Like, I can like.
But it's the game, the Argentinian league, South American leagues in general, they're rough.
Yeah.
And then I watched that same night. I was listening to our good friend Marcelo Balboa commentating on the game, and Jorge Perez commenting on Real Salt Lake against LAFC. It was like watching. I'm not trying to diminish MLS at all, but the level of violence in the Boca River was next level. The fouls that they were allowing, I couldn't believe it. You and I have been watching so many MLS games that we've grown accustomed to.
It's like a league of gentlemen.
It is a league of gentlemen. There's a lot of respect. Some of the fouls we were watching that they weren't even calling in Boca River, I was like, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, I don't believe. And
they didn't call it.
Wouldn't stop. The games wouldn't stop.
Yeah, but so I watched the game last night, the Real Salt Lake LAFC game, and I was like, this league is. I mean, it felt kind of like high school a little bit, a little bit, like very soft and soft spoken, like. Whereas the other one is like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Well, you see, I think
we're just not used to it.
That affects a lot when you go international, though. When you see these teams play international, and they're like, somebody bumps you, and they want to like stop the game, and the ref's like, no, like, what are you doing?
Of course, the South American League in general is like next level violent.
So before we go into the topic, which is El Nueve or the 9,
yes,
how's the podcast going? What are your thoughts? What do you think?
What's so many
happening?
Things going on.
What's happening?
Well, we're continuing to increase followership, which is wonderful. People are sharing and people are connecting.
By the way, public announcement: we will not buy followers. We get so many messages of accounts wanting us to buy followers.
Get 100,000 subscribers or whatever.
That's not gonna happen.
No, it's all organic, dude. We want to get to know you.
Stop spamming us about buying followers.
Stop spamming on social media, please.
We don't want to buy nothing.
We just want to get to know everybody that and as you can tell, we're doing our best to respond to all the comments.
Yeah.
Great comments. People are wonderful.
Yeah.
And we've met some interesting people.
Yeah, keep the messages coming and keep the stories coming, by the way, and all of that.
One of the things that happened that was a highlight in our recent podcast career is our giveaway that we did.
Yeah.
We did a giveaway.
We learned some lessons.
We learned it was a hot mess in the beginning.
Yep.
The person that wasn't able to go, Osila Arevalo, became our instant hero.
Yeah.
The guy was a beast. He ended up winning the tickets. Realized he was in New Jersey. He realized he couldn't go, so he gave him back to us.
Here's the thing. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put him on blast real quick.
Put him on blast.
This is important for everybody to know.
Yes.
He won the tickets fair and square. Those tickets were transferred into his Ticketmaster account.
Yeah.
I told him, hey, dude, these are your tickets.
Vendelo,
you can sell them, and it's so easy to sell tickets on Ticketmaster. You just click on sell button.
Especially a game with that profile.
Yeah, you can sell them. You can transfer them yourself. I think he does. We didn't know this, but he also does podcasts.
Yeah, we do. I shared it now.
Give them away. Give them on your podcast. Like, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah,
and they're yours. And he said, you know what? Appreciate it, but I'd rather you give it to somebody that can enjoy it. And so, man,
top notch, bro. Top notch.
Thank you.
Osiel, gracias. El Salvador.
That is a gentleman.
And he got his T-shirt.
And he got a T-shirt.
El Salvador T-shirt.
Yeah, we mailed everybody out T-shirts too.
Send us some pupusas, bro. Por favor.
That's right.
Pupusitas.
And then he gave that ticket. I mean, the other person that he didn't give him to him, but the other guy that won, his name was Osuna. What is it?
Santiago Osuna.
Santiago Osuna.
In Miami.
He was in Miami, and he went. He sent pictures, and we don't have the pictures now because he sent them on those pictures that disappeared. So
hopefully we can get him before the end of the recording.
He's recording a video.
Oh, cool.
So
Okay,
we're gonna, if we have it before the video goes up, we'll put it. If not, we'll see it. We'll upload it on social media.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. He enjoyed the game.
The giveaway was fun.
Miami lost. He was a Miami fan. Miami lost, which, by the way, we want to talk about
Miami's
that a little bit.
hanging on a thread, bro.
But what are we gonna? Should we talk about it a little bit?
Let's finish up this. Let's get to the part of the episode of how the podcast is doing, and then we'll talk about that.
Okay.
We'll get carried away, and then it'll be all about Miami.
Okay.
And it's not all about Miami, you guys.
So after the giveaway, which, by the way, if you want to see us wearing suits and ties,
we look good.
Yeah,
we look like official. I told this guy,
I think
I want suit and tie, official, Infantino type FIFA sorteo increíble.
It was great.
Qué increíble.
It was.
with the green screen.
Yeah. So
and the red.
So after that was done, we finally caught up with all the T-shirts.
Yes.
By the way, there's hidden eggs.
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs.
Yeah,
there's huevos escondidos.
There's huevos escondidos.
There's hidden Easter eggs.
This is what happened. This is what happens when you're ESOL, when your English is a second language.
Yeah. Well,
you don't translate things properly in your head.
Yeah.
Because that sounded very obscene. There's some hidden eggs that could go in any direction except the one you want it to go.
No.
What he meant to say is there are Easter eggs that we've hidden in our what?
In the episodes where if you do a specific comment or if you do a certain thing, you get freebies. Yeah. And if you haven't seen them, it's because you haven't watched a full episode.
You sure haven't.
But anyways, those of you
did that happen recently?
Yeah, yeah. And the one it happened. I don't know if episode 7 or 8 or because 9 didn't happen. But there was
it
one,
episode 7 or was it 5?
I don't know. I don't know. But there was only one person that said the thing was to write the word muchachos, and he wrote it in on YouTube. And I saw the comment. I contacted him, and this is all in the same thing of how is the podcast going. We're meeting some really cool people.
Super.
And it's so nice to see that even through the internet, where you can have that perception that everybody's out for themselves,
competitive and ambitious. Yeah.
This kid, I had no idea. I saw his comment. I went on his Instagram. I sent him a message. Hey, we need to send you a shirt. And after all of that, I realized the kid has like 20, 30, I don't know how many thousand.
Yeah, he's been doing this for years
on YouTube, and he's like a streamer. And the kid, he was super cool. He even tagged us on some stuff. And
¿Es de Ecuador, tu loco? ¿De dónde es? Ecuador, ¿no?
Sí, Ecuador.
Sí,
Robbie Ron. Gracias, loco. Super cool kid. And then thanks to him following us and then giving us a shout out. Then we got liked by a guy called No Soy Messi.
I'm not Messi.
Yeah, which this kid is crazy.
We're gonna post a picture of that on the episode. Once we'll put a picture up right now. You'll see it right now of him. Boom, there it is.
Of No Soy Messi.
It looks just like him, doesn't it? Look just like him.
He's a Messi impersonator, but what this guy's doing is pretty awesome because he's got the comedy side going, which is pretty awesome because. He's nothing like Messi. This cat is like 6'5".
Yeah, he's tall.
He's huge. He's like ginormous, but he has a resemblance. But he's got the comedy down. But what he's doing is he's also going to schools. And the last thing he did is he went to school with like 5,000 kids.
He's doing charity work.
The kids were crazy.
Giving stuff away and selfies.
So this was awesome. So we're meeting some really cool people. And I mean, that's how it's going. I mean,
that's the whole point of this, man. We're just having fun, and people are having fun along with us.
Yeah.
It's just
hope you're having fun.
Ride.
We are having fun. Hope you have fun with us, and yeah. So that's
okay. It. So, as we said before, this is episode 9. It's called the Nueve, the 9, and we did this
El Nueve,
and now we're gonna talk about what is a number 9. We're gonna skip match day 35 and talk about what is number 9 for a little bit, and we'll do match day at the end.
Okay.
What is a number 9? We talked about several ideas to pay tribute to number 9. A number 9 essentially is a striker, is a center forward. That's what it is. And sometimes you have the false 9, which is a center forward that also plays a little bit towards the back. He's not necessarily always striking to score a goal. He could be towards the back and maybe working a lot more with the midfielders, whatever. But we started identifying some of our favorite number 9s.
Well, before that, so I think number 9s have been quietly underrated.
Okay.
Usually the attention goes to the number 10s. And Maradona, Messi. Me and you were arguing if Ronaldo was a number 9 or a number 10. You say he's a 10. I say he's a 9. I think that's
talking about
Cristiano Ronaldo. But usually the 10 is that figure. Everybody wants to be the 10.
Yeah.
It's the shirt number that everybody fights for. Usually those are the captains too. Usually, maybe not. Maybe more before than now. But the number 9, I think it's a little bit underrated because usually those are the goal scorers. Usually it's very specific what the role of the number 9 is. Very specific. Aside from the number 10 always being that playmaker and that the guy with the creativity and the guy that makes, that those creates opportunity. But the guy that scores the ball is usually the number 9.
So, based on what you're saying, goal.com, I looked it up. It says, tradition dictates that center forwards must wear the number 9 jersey, and the number is usually reserved for a particular type of striker. The number 9 generally plays ahead of the number 10 in an advanced forward role, occupying center backs and getting onto the end of crosses or latching onto through balls and behind the defense. Generational talents and tactical innovations have seen the odd alteration to the style of the number 9, but the job remains the same. Bring your teammates into the game and score goals. Fascinating.
Yeah. I mean, and
one of the guys listed here is Ronaldo.
Cristiano?
No.
Oh, the Brazilian.
The one that I believe in.
The one that we
acknowledge as the Ronaldo.
Yeah, exactly.
The one true Ronaldo.
Incredible. I mean, Ronaldo was beauty.
A god.
What about Ronaldinho? Was he? No, he was a 10.
He's a 10.
Definitely a 10.
Yeah. But Ronaldo, beast. Love it.
So So we identified some of the favorite number 9s.
Uh-huh.
And by the way, as episode 1 dictates, we don't know what we're doing.
We don't know what we're talking about, dude. We don't know Jack.
So if you want to comment, abundar, how do you say that about the topic?
If you want to opinionate. If you wanted to share your opinions on the topic.
We love to hear about.
We're not soccer players. We just love the sport. And we just want to bring new topics into the mix. So if we made a mistake, chances are we'll make more mistakes.
And what I realized by us doing some research and reading about this episode, what I realized is that aside from Messi, my 2 favorite players of all time has been number 9s. Not number 10s.
Who are they?
Gabriel Batistuta and Gonzalo Higuain.
Okay, Gonzalo Higuain.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, we already know about Batistuta. We talked about him extensively. We did a half an episode on him.
Yeah.
But talk to me about Higuain. Why Higuain?
So Higuain, man, he made me. First of all, he's a player from River Plate. Okay, that's where he started his career. So that's where I first kind of.
You kind of lost me a little bit, but go ahead.
Bueno, pero if he would have been playing yesterday, maybe it would have been 5-0. But anyway, he started but then he went to Real Madrid.
It's mean, bro.
Which was for me was putting me off because at that time Messi had already started playing at Barcelona.
So you were automatically wrote him off. Not wrote him off, but you were like,
Yeah, because
and
it was one of the biggest seasons for Messi. So it was like, But then he went to Napoli, and dude, I used to wake up early just to watch I didn't watch any Italian league.
The Serie A?
Yeah, I just watched Napoli play just because of him. And I spent years watching him play, man.
That's so fascinating that you say that because Maradona también jugó en Napoli.
I know. It never.
It never occurred to you.
Well, I was. You
were a kid.
I was a kid.
Okay.
And then he went to Juventus, man, and he rocked it. He rocked Napoli.
Murdered it.
He rocked, dude.
The Italian league.
Real Madrid. He scored 190 goals.
Increíble.
In Real Madrid. 104 in Napoli, 105 in Juventus.
Increíble.
I mean, this kid had such a career, and then he came to Inter Miami. I mean, he did some more jumping.
Well, he did. Don't skip out the part that.
But listen, I'll give you this one real quick.
One of the parts.
710 matches, 335 goals, 113 assists, 14 trophies.
That's almost 50%.
3 individual awards, and he had a 17-year career. And we're not even talking about Argentina. His career with Argentina, which has been incredible, except for this one time.
It's that one time that, unfortunately, it stained his reputation forever. And you're talking about when he went to Inter Miami, but we watched him in 2014. That one time.
Yeah.
What happened there? That.
So he was. We
may have to put that goal up.
Yeah, well, no, he was left alone. He had an opportunity in front. He was 1-on-1 with the goalie, and it went wide. And everybody, man, just
in the World Cup final.
In the final.
Against Germany.
If there was a goal to score, that was the goal to score.
That was the goal to score.
And people, Argentina destroyed it. And it's sad. It's sad to see him.
We wrote him off.
Yeah, everybody did. And it's sad to not being from a team that went to La B, which is the only thing that they got against us, but it's a big deal that we got how does it relegated? But sticking with the team, we have something special, River fans, which the ones that didn't leave them when we went to La B and we stuck together, because that was shameful. There's no other way to put it. That was the worst.
I mean, I didn't want to bring it up, but now that you bring it up, it was shameful.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to see that.
You're not gonna quit your team just because of that.
But then, how do you turn your back on a player that's given everything to? So
we have that. Okay, before you keep going,
yeah,
we tend to have that defeatist, like all or nothing culture in Argentina. We tend to be like, if you're doing great, great, you're doing great here, then you do something really bad. You're done.
Yeah. By the way, parentheses, I don't want this to become about Messi, but we gave Messi all sorts of crap while he was losing, where they were.
We did,
to the point that he quit the team.
Yeah, he was done with it.
And then it was us that did it.
Yeah,
it wasn't him. It was us.
And to parallel with what you're saying about Messi quitting the team, what happened to Higuain?
Well, no, I mean I think at that point, I don't remember.
You found an article just recently talking about.
Well, no, yeah, but he, after the World Cup, when he did that miss, I think his career started taking a turn, and I think it didn't serve him well, and it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair, and it hit him hard. I mean, we can be brutal. Social media can be brutal. I found an article that says that possibly his career was ended due to social media, which is so sad. And his last years were played wearing the jersey that Leo Messi is wearing today, number 10, which he's not a number 10, but he was wearing the number 10 in Inter Miami. And I think we got we have
one of the games where he scored.
He scored a hat trick.
Three goals.
We're just gonna see three goals real quick from Higuain.
Next level, dude.
Look at this first free kick.
Freaking level.
Look at this. Look at the speed.
This is comparable to Messi. Mira eso. Eso es más fuerte que el tiro de Messi.
That was incredible. That's a cannon right there.
Beautiful.
This was last year, by the way. Last year.
July of last year.
And
against Cincinnati.
The number 1 team right now, right?
Yep.
That was the second, and then the third one was a penalty shot. Well, who cares? It was a hat trick, something that Leo Messi still hasn't done, if he ever comes back to play.
I know.
And
that's another. We have to talk about that before we finish.
And then
that's a lot of stuff happening.
And then so this was at the very end of his career, and then I found this video that broke my heart. This is his last game as a professional football player, soccer player. And he was there all alone.
This is in Charlotte.
Like, I'm looking at him.
Is this in Charlotte? This looks like it's in Charlotte.
Retired. This is an opponent team
Charlotte.
Giving him a hug. He is all alone, saying goodbye to soccer on a court, like in a different country, in a different. Dude,
and I'm sure language was still a barrier.
Broke my heart, and I want to take a second to tell you, Gonzalo. And I'm sorry, I'm going to say this in Spanish.
That's fine.
Gonzalo, gracias por el fútbol que nos regalaste, loco.
Thank you for the soccer you gave us.
Gracias por todas las alegrías.
Thank you for all the joys.
Gracias por lo lindo, por lo feo,
Thank you for the beautiful, the ugly.
Porque lo dejaste todo en la cancha.
Because you left it all on the field.
Te mereces que te reconozcamos como uno de los más grandes.
You deserve to be recognized as one of the biggest and the greatest.
Te amo, loco. No te conozco.
I love you. I don't know you, but I love you. Qué lindo, loco.
I want to cry a little bit.
Bro, come on, man.
No, I'm not.
You just reivindicated yourself after giving me a bunch of crap for losing. Now you're, next level, bro.
Thank you, man.
Qué lindo, loco. That's beautiful.
Well, who's your favorite? Sorry, man. I just took all the time.
I have 2 favorites. Two of many. For me, one of the greatest number 9s in the history of the game is Hugo Sanchez. Mexicano Hugo Sanchez, played in the 80s. He played in Real Madrid, and the guy specialized in scissor kicks, bicycle kicks, all the time. He scored, all the goals that he scored were like eccentric, crazy, beautiful, awesome. I got some footage. Danny, put that footage up real quick. Este gol de Real Madrid. Look at this. This is a bicycle kick.
Best of all was this. But this manager, Leo Benfica, has no doubt. He crossed
it. And he always did the celebration like that.
After a goal like that, you might as
well
look
at this. Look at this. Look at the air. Look at the air.
And all go home. You just can't beat it.
How do you fall into?
That's like Marcelo Balboa style. I think Marcelo Balboa probably watched this cat play and was like, I want to do what he's doing. And I'm sure he did learn from him. I'm sure. When we have him in an episode, I'm going to ask him, was Hugo Sanchez one of your inspirations? I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite number 9s. Number 2, so a couple of years back, a Swedish guy named Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
He's a robot, man.
The guy is a cyborg. He's a soccer cyborg. And not only that, but his personality is so ultra eccentric. That's why he ended up being parodied in Ted Lasso. He's Zava.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah, that's him. It's him. He's being parodied. It is perfect. His personality. Put that goal up real quick. This was his first game in LA Galaxy. This guy, look at this. Look at this thing. Dejate de joder, boludo. Qué golazo, boludo. Qué bestia. Look at that. That was his first goal.
He's like, oh, I'll get a yellow card. That's
the
fine.
guy subs in at the 76th minute, and he scores that beauty. Yo, how are you not going to brag for the rest of your life? That's hot.
You know,
that wins everything, bro. What? Talk to me.
No, I read
what
an article.
What do you think about that?
I read an article on him. I don't know if it's true or not.
Okay.
But I read something that this guy had an ACL injury.
He tore his ACL?
And he played through the injury for the whole season.
I feel like he would do that.
Like he was like, oh,
I feel like he's tough as nails.
It was an incredible pain, but I just played through it, because I didn't want to get surgery. I think I'm 90.
I wouldn't doubt it.
3%.
I wouldn't doubt
sure that I read half of that article.
I wouldn't doubt it. I also didn't know that Zlatan Ibrahimovic sounded like he's from Oklahoma with that accent you just did, bro. He's Swedish. Hey, I don't think I'm going to sub out because I want to play that game. Come on now. I was like, what the hell? I thought he was from Sweden.
You said Ted Lasso, so I thought.
You totally had a mixture of everything came in at once. Your brain went. Those are my 2 favorite number 9s. And and there's a bunch of There's a bunch of number 9s I was looking through some number 9s. One of them is Inter Miami, is our very own friend Leo Campana. Leo Bell.
Yeah, because it's Bell.
Yeah, Campana. I got you, bro. That's perfect.
I was ready for it.
Great timing, bro. Leonardo Campana, who also is a beast in his own right. Chicharito from Mexico is also number 9.
Yeah, great.
Increíble. Joseph Martinez, también from Inter Miami. So remember Sam Sturridge that we saw in Nashville?
Yes.
Un Rubio.
Yeah.
Really good player. Julian Carranza, also from Philly Union. Billy Sharp. Billy Sharp.
What about Chandelier?
Chandelier's the goalkeeper.
I'm just kidding.
Billy Sharp, that song.
No, I don't know.
Marcelo Balboa was singing it. Freddy Montero from Colombia. He's from Seattle. He played in Seattle Sounders, and also a great number 9. Anyway, number 9, numero 9.
But now, what's the number 9 right now? What's the hottest number 9 right now?
What's the hottest? What do you in MLS you're talking about?
No, in the world. It's got a name.
You tell me what you think.
He's another cyborg. The kid that was built to just go through walls. The kid.
Tell me.
Plays for the city, Manchester.
For Manchester City?
Yeah. Blonde kid.
Erling Haaland.
That guy.
Crazy.
He is
Haaland.
He is like Lewandowski and all the major names. He is built.
I think he's gonna get the gold. Isn't he supposed to be get the Golden Boot?
No, they're.
Is he still? Are they still voting for him?
They're saying he might get the Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or.
Ballon
d'Or.
Croissant. Francia número 2.
Número 2, Francia. Número 2. Vení.
Tómatela, francés.
So anyway, we got distracted. Sorry about that. That's for the 18 episode coming up in 16 days.
Yes. We have, by the way, set your calendars for the 18 episode in November, which is going to be out of this world.
Explosive. It's going to be nuts.
Yes.
I don't even want to talk about it. It's too much.
There's
too much.
But in 2 months, we're preparing.
Happening.
We're preparing.
Okay, so we got the 9 out of the way.
Yes.
Episode 9. Now, I want to ask you. We don't mean to go back to this, but what's your conspiracy as we begin to wrap up the episode about why Lionel Messi, this cat that is worth $35 million right now in the MLS, why is this cat not playing games? Talk to me, bro.
Something's happening.
Decime.
So I mean,
I'm listening. I'm all
I
ears.
haven't read this. This is me. This is my.
This is your conjecture.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what I've read is that, or is that they are not disclosing how bad the injury is, so the tickets don't go down in price. Because when you maintain that uncertainty, people are still going to pay.
Sure.
Right. So I can see that happening. I wouldn't blame Miami for doing that because that's called business. I mean, I mean, but
right now he's been written off for the rest of the season.
But I think,
correct?
I think there's more to it. The only reason I
saw something that showed that Messi was gonna play in Newell's.
Oh no, I saw that too.
In 2025,
it's one of those obscure websites.
It's whatever, but it's
But let me ask you a question. Why is not Jordi Alba also playing? Why is he not playing?
Jordi Alba had a tear. I mean, he had a muscle tear. That's what he said.
They both have a very mysterious injury that nobody's talking about. So what I concocted in my mind is that there's something going on either with contracts or with immigrational statuses or something.
Really?
That's what I think.
My gosh. Okay.
But I might be completely off, and I don't care.
No, but this is good. I like this.
Is what we can do.
Conspiracy theories are my favorite.
But there's got to be something. If you have an injury, dude, we know what all these players gave up their HIPAA laws and all that when they signed up for this thing.
They sure did.
We know everything that's going on with every player.
Just reveal what's going on.
Yeah,
Stop hiding around.
Why is the mystery? Why the mystery?
Beating around the bush.
And it really does. It makes a lot of sense. And I couldn't help but laugh when one of our people commenting on our stuff was like, "Yeah, the old guy. Let's see if the old guy can play." And it really feels like a
geriatric, a nursing home situation.
Yeah, the 3 players that came in, they're all like, "Oh, they can't take it.
They're decrepit, falling apart."
Yeah, but listen,
Busquets still going in.
Yeah, but to their benefit, they did play a lot. It's been a lot. Okay, we're not saying.
Yeah, but Miami knew what they were doing when they got these players.
But come on, like something. I don't know. Something's cooking.
Something's happening. Can you imagine if Messi's like, I want to move to Orlando?
Ooh.
Oh my God, I would lose it.
Yeah.
I think every Orlando City follower, that they say that I don't care, whatever, but they do. If Messi played here, bro, come on, bro.
Of course.
All right, we're wrapping up. Want to thank you guys. Please connect with us. We appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. We apologize if we completely screwed up the definition of number 9. We tried. We did our best. Congrats to River Plate. Whatever. Very good. Muy bien.
Vamos, Mucho. Gracias.
Thank you. See you soon. Woo! 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 Listo.